Hi guys, it's your Mooregirl coming back with you. I am here with my Chica and we are going to do Get Ready With Us, and we want to show you our makeup. So we have no makeup on, and you see this here, we have like dark circles, and I just want to cover that up. And also what I want to do this video is because I notice women of a certain age, I don't see a whole lot of videos on them. So I want to do Get Ready With Me.
So, hey, it's Chica. We're gonna be going out tonight, just hanging out with some friends of mine. They're just having like a small get together, and we're just gonna go through our makeup routines, maybe jazz it up a little bit for New Year's Eve, add a little bit of color to our normal routines, and just show you, the things that we use when we get ready.
Okay, the first thing I'm doing the Fenty. I love my Fenty Beauty since they came out, so I have my moisturizer and my makeup. So I'm gonna start mine first with the moisturizer, guys. And we're just gonna do like a little chit chat.
So I actually normally use 2 primers. I use a primer water, which is Smashbox. I really love this stuff. And I have a new one. It's by Becca. This is one of the ones that seem really interesting. It's called Becca First Light Priming Filter, but it's supposed to have like this radiant and luminous, I don't know if you guys can see this like purpley shimmer looking stuff that you put under. So I'm hoping it gives me, some little bit of purple flecks. Purple is my favorite color. So we'll see what this actually does. But I'm not sure if it actually does anything for your pores or anything. So as you can see, I have pores. So.
Yeah, we have like dark under the eye coverage.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is put on first this corrector that my daughter told me about. It's MAC. What is this?
It's MAC color correcting. It's like, it comes in a pen form, but I just have like a little sample pack, so I was trying to figure out if it was like worth the money to actually purchase it, but it's good. So I'm gonna have to go give MAC my coins so I can go get it, because it's really good. You'll see these dark circles are gonna be really easy to hide with that. We're gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I know, especially like, women with, as we get older, ladies, and we age, we get that dark circle under our eyes, and this is a good way to get that out. And you see already here that it just eliminates out of that dark under our eyes here. So,
oh, this really is purple. Oh wow.
So you're gonna have purple.
I know.
Purple,
we'll see. I look like a purple alien for New Year's.
It's okay. You've looked worse. I've seen some of your outfits.
Whatever. She just gets mad. I love anything that's sparkly and glittery.
She's a sparkly. She's one of them kids, and when you was younger, she likes like the unicorns, like the whole like purple and pink.
Oh, this is definitely giving me unicorn vibes. Look at that. Oh, that's bomb. Yeah.
Like a little miniature like beauty blender. Is that what this is called?
That one is a Sephora like version of it.
Okay. Alright. So now that I do the color corrector on my eyes, I want to do like a concealer. So my concealer is going to be...
You're saying concealer like Laura Lee does it. Concealer.
What is this? Age Rewind. I think it's for people of, I guess, a certain age.
Yeah, I tried it.
Maybelline.
And maybe it really, like, everybody keeps talking about it's their holy grail, it's their holy grail. And I'm like, okay, I have to try it. Tati, how they always say this YouTuber made me try it. So I was like, Tati made me try this.
The YouTubers make you try everything.
And it doesn't work for me. Like, I don't know if maybe I have too dry under eye, or I'm not really sure what it is. But for me, it's just too thick. It doesn't look good. It looks like I have clown makeup underneath my eyes. So it's no bueno. Not over here, not for me.
So I'm doing this under my makeup because, why am I doing this under my makeup?
Because you said it was drying, and I was telling
you. It would dry, so I didn't want to put it over.
Fenty is a semi-matte.
Yeah.
Then you should go ahead and do it under so that you're able to blend it better. And I'm just using a concealer on my eyelids to prime them. I'm using Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer.
Favorite. Okay, so my daughter and I, we always watch like the YouTubers, of course my DIYs is my #1, but we have to go with the makeup gurus, and I love men in makeup, and my favorite one is Patrick Star. He's like, I'm Patrick Star, and then he does this pose like this, and he has his new makeup line at MAC, and I love me some Patrick Star. Okay, nothing better than if a man can show you makeup and he look good, it's good makeup. Yeah, we know your favorite one is
Jackie Aina.
She's
so
hilarious. She loves Jackie. Jackie is all over the place. She is so hilarious and she's so funny.
I love her. It's a tie. It's a tie between Jackie Aina and Tati. I love me some Tati. Like, I get Tati. It. Like, a lot of her makeup recommendations sometimes I can't relate to because obviously I'm a woman of color. But she's so friendly and genuine and sincere with her reviews on things. Yeah, and I feel like I can really relate to her. People that I like, but Jackie is probably the one. Like, as soon as her video goes up, I don't care what I'm doing. I gotta stop what I'm doing, pull up my phone, and watch Jackie because she's hilarious. I love her.
They're like really good. There's a lot of beauty gurus on there that are really good, and you just get a lot of tips, you know. But only thing I noticed that, guys, I don't see women of color my age, so I try to search for, you know, like older black women, you know, try to look at their makeup. And some of them are just like people like me, but I didn't see any gurus. There is like one or two with lighter skin or Caucasian skin who has a beauty page, but I haven't seen anyone that is my complexion and my age. So it's kind of hard for me to see what's age appropriate for my skin because I don't want to look like my daughter, but in the same token, I don't want to look like my mother as well. And I still want to
look like Mama Sue.
No. No. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. No, I do not. Love her dearly, but no one wants to look like their mama.
So I set the concealer on my eyes using another so I love Wet n Wild products. They're bomb. They're super cheap, but some of them are really, really good. And I found this by accident. I bought this maybe from Walmart, I don't know, but it's a Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. This thing is super bomb. Like, it has this like buttery yellow color here that I use for underneath my eye and to set my eyeshadow, and then I use this like contour bronzy color to do my contour, and it's really good. I think I paid like $2 for this. Like, wow, seriously, it's really good. It's really creamy consistency. Like, I'll swatch it really quick so you can see it.
Now I'm using the Beauty Bakerie to do my eyes here, and my daughter says it didn't work on hers because she said it was
the wrong color.
It's too light for her because she has really dark eyes on eyebrows, and my eyebrow is a little reddish brown, but with my complexion and my hair being brown, it kind of just matches me.
Yeah. I am actually using two products. So I don't know if you guys get Ipsy subscriptions. They're super bomb. They're $10 a month, and like you get 5 to 6 deluxe or full size samples of things. And I'm trying this Trizique eyebrow pencil, and at first I was like, this is stupid. Like, let me show you what it looks like. First of all, I didn't know what it was because it has like this fake thing. So I was using this to do my eyebrows and nothing was coming off, as you can see. Like, look at that, because it's the lid. I didn't know it was the lid. They didn't come with any instructions. So
this is my valedictorian daughter, right?
It was like a dumb moment. And then finally I like figured out it was the lid, and then it was like all this. I was like, oh, this has been interesting because it's like gives a little bit more of a precise line. Like, it's not super precise, like it's not super thin, but it's pretty interesting, and it's hard enough that you can like draw in and just kind of like, you know, just define where your brow is. So I really like it, and I have super dark brows, so obviously, I mean, my hair is colored, but you know, you see my roots here.
She had that unibrow. I mean, I actually had to get her brows done when she was young. It was just like so much hair, so thick, like really long curly hair, and then, you know, she had all this going on here as well. So she was one to get her eyebrows done at a very young age, and because she has really thick curly hair.
Yeah, it's a struggle. It's, you know, Puerto Rican struggle.
That's right. It's a little Chica. All right, so I'm going to use this spoolie. Is that what they call it, a spoolie?
Yeah, it's called a spoolie.
It looks like, you know, like the toilet bowl cleaner.
It
does look like a toilet. You know, they invented things like, just like the Christmas trees we always get. They actually like toilet bowl cleaners. Come on, seriously? That's what they look like. All right, so my eyebrows are almost done. I'm just going to do like a little
spend all day doing eyebrows. Eyebrows are
very
important.
They are, and they are very hard to do. It's very, very difficult to do your eyebrows.
And, you know, they're not supposed to be twins. They're supposed to be sisters, you know? So, they don't have to be super, super perfect, but they do need to look good.
So, okay.
Let me see.
All right.
See, it looked too red for me. So, if your hair is like a reddish
I
color,
have reddish
you can
brown,
get away
so
with
I
it.
can kind of get away with it.
And this is my mother's first experience with Beauty Bakerie. I love Beauty Bakerie.
Go and use this concealer just to clean up some of my lower brow here. And I put concealer on here so you can really see, you know, the makeup on top, because, you know, having dark eyes, and also I'm going to set this as well. The next thing I am going to do is use Laura Mercier. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to not bake my face because I have dried under the eyes, but sometimes we get these little wrinkly areas here, and once I put the concealer on, I want it to kind of dry just a little. So I'm going to put it on and just brush it off.
So I'm going to be doing my eyes right now, and I guess I'm going to be using a combination of a couple different palettes. So I have my Tartelette in Bloom palette, which is really pretty colors like neutrals and a couple of like shiny colors. And then I have, of course, my Beauty Bakerie palette, which has some really beautiful colors in there as well. There's some mattes, there's some shimmers. And then I bought this Huda Beauty one, which is pretty cute. It's grown on me. I'm glad I bought the smaller one.
I watched her video today. Now I know who she is.
I told you. My mother thought Huda Beauty was black. I was like, she's Mediterranean. Her name is Huda.
She was born here. And she said she was from like Tennessee or something like that.
My mother said that she was a black woman.
Someone said she was. So
head.
I thought she
was
was.
in her head.
She was pretty.
And probably gonna be using an Urban Decay palette as well that has like a lot of shimmers in it, and maybe this old Too Faced one that I kind of use every now and then. It's getting kind of old, but it's super pretty still. Like, it just has like fun colors in here, which is I like. You can see how I like a lot of glitter and shine. So
yeah, she does.
I have a ton of these, and I have
Unicorn girl.
I have this L'Oreal.
What did you do when you was young? What was
well.
that? The purple unicorn like doll? No, Care Bear stuff.
Oh, Care Bears. I love the Care Bears.
thing.
Yeah, Care Bears and My Little Pony.
Yeah, this who it was.
Care Bears, My Little Pony.
All right, so you see, I didn't keep it on long. I brushed it off, and next after this, I am going to put on my Fenty Pro Filter makeup. I'm using number 390.
I am using Flower Child from the Tartelette in Bloom, and it's a really good transition color. I'm just gonna kind of put that all up in my crease and all over the lid here. So I have hooded eyes, so I have to be really careful because I can't do anything super dramatic because my eyes are hooded. It'll just transfer up to this part, and then it looks messy and smudgy, and
yeah,
it looks bad. So I try not to go too dramatic on my eyes, even though this is supposed to be like a holiday look. I have to kind of just like do like under the eye. Even under the eye, I can't do a whole ton because then again with the puffiness underneath my eyes, it still does that. I do use a really good eye cream. I use a Clinique Peptide eye cream, which has peptides in it to help with puffiness and to help with discoloration. But you know, this is hereditary, so it runs in your family.
Don't blame me for that.
It runs in your family. There's nothing you can do.
I don't have puffiness on my eyes. You know, the Mooregirl don't have puffiness. So this is like fun to do with your daughter. You know, it's those daughter moments, mommy daughter moments that, you know, you have, if you can. Everyone should have a daughter. Well, maybe not a teenage daughter, but
everyone
because
should
we
have
had our
a
teenage
daughter.
moment. No one should have a teenage daughter. So you have a daughter. They're so cute when they're so babies, and then when they turn to be teenagers, you know how they get, and you just don't want to get rid of them for like 4 or 5 years. They give them to your sister. So when they're like 20 years old, get them back.
I wasn't that bad.
No, you weren't that bad. But I wouldn't trade you in it. I like you better as an adult. And my daughter is not, because she's away here at college, don't think this Chica is 20 years old. She will be middle age.
I'll be 35 in February.
Which makes me about, what, 45? just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm in denial.
Closer to 80.
I'm in denial, guys.
Oh, I'm trying to convince my mother to start using some better quality brushes. Real Techniques are good.
I'm using Real Techniques.
Real Techniques are good. Morphe brushes are really good.
I can't wait to
I
get
still
to the
use some
Morphe.
cheap brushes. I love these Wet n Wild brushes are really good. I think I paid like 99 cents for these, but these are actually really good.
About me more. Real Techniques was more than 99 cents.
I love Real Techniques. I have a bunch of Real Technique brushes, but I mean, I have some crown brushes, some Sephora brushes. You know, I have like a different range of brushes, and then
I will get my Morphe.
I'm just saying they're just really.
We could always get the college ones and spend $390.
$360. I'm not doing that. But these are actually really cheap. Like this Morphe brush is really good quality, and they're like $4 to $6, and you can get them at Ulta and use your coupon and stuff that they have there, so it's not bad at all.
Guys, you see how here it's not as dark as it was when I first started, so that kind of helps out a lot. But I still would like to put just a little bit of concealer just for like highlight here on top. So I'm gonna try that as well.
And I'm using Strawberry from Beauty Bakerie. I'm gonna put this in my crease.
I really do like this Fenty though, guys. I really do. I used to use Kat Von D, and I love Kat Von D, and I'll actually use her as concealer because Kat Von D, that makeup, I'm gonna tell you, you can hide everything, anything. Tattoo, makeup artist Kat Von D, her makeup will hide anything.
She
but
is not
she
a
is
makeup artist. She's
not
a
tattoo artist.
Yeah.
But she
that's why she started. It was for a way for women to be able to hide, you know, tattoos and hyperpigmentation, all these type of things.
Yeah.
I do have tattoos. So I try to put them in discreet areas, but sometimes you have to wear things where they show, and then I'll use, you know, those concealers. Like I have a tattoo here, I have a tattoo here, a tattoo back here. You know, you just kind of have to like put them so that you can be able to wear your business attire and no one is, you know, prejudging you. Even though it's 2018, you would think people wouldn't be judging you.
No, people judge you.
People judge you.
It's a judgmental society.
Yeah. I just realized I'm wearing red and I'm putting orange on my eyelids.
What?
I forgot I was wearing red today. But it's such a pretty color.
I can't wait to rock this out, guys. My Chica got this for me, and I says, I kept saying, I want to get her lipstick.
So let me tell y'all, she is worrisome. So, my mother every day was telling me, oh my God, I just got this Fenty this. Oh my God, I just got that Fenty this. And mind you, I bought her this lipstick because she kept complaining about this lipstick. And every day I'm like, if she tells me she bought this freaking lipstick,
I was so close.
I'm going to lose my mind if she
so
tells me she
close.
bought this lipstick as part of her Christmas gift. And then finally she said this one day, like maybe 2 days before she came, she goes, oh, I was looking at the Fenty lipstick and I know I just had to have it. And I was like, stop. Tell me you didn't buy that lipstick. And she was like, I'm just going to go back. And I was like, no. I bought that lipstick.
I just blew like my whole surprise.
So I can't keep any surprises from her because she does crap like that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Do you guys have parents like that or kids like that just blow your Christmas surprise? I want myself to be a surprise. I want to see their faces when they open up their gifts. And this chick ruins it every time.
Did I spray this? I always wanted to do this.
You can do a refresher with it, but it's also it's a refreshing spray and a setting spray. So I bought her a bunch of different makeup
I don't know
stuff
what
for
it
Christmas.
is. So what I do with this
is
is
Tarte. Yeah.
Okay, so none of this stuff is sponsored, guys. You know, we're just doing our makeup thing. So can I
But if you would like to sponsor us, hey now, we'll take sponsorship now.
Granted, she doesn't have a channel.
I don't have a channel. Sorry, I don't do social media, so sorry.
So I appreciate you doing this with me. You know, so what's next?
I'm still doing eyes. I'll be doing eyes probably most of this video. I'm sorry. It takes me a little longer.
I have Urban Decay. I'm going to do my eyes with this Urban Decay palette. So I want to do, I don't want, no, this is very glittery. Or I have the Too Faced. So either or palette.
You can use one of mine.
And she has also another Tarte palette. And
I just showed them all these.
Oh, okay. You showed everything.
I did.
But the thing is, I don't want to be too glittery. Like being...
This one has some really good transitions.
Yeah, this is a nice palette. So I think I'm going to try this. I have no idea what to do next, guys. I'm just staring at this spotlight. I need my emo in the colors. So I'm going to figure it out.
It's just fun, though.
It is fun.
And if you, I'm thinking about makeup, if you don't like it, you can start over and do it over.
I'm not starting to do this over. This was forever. It seemed like this took already an hour. Okay, so I'm gonna go with this one
I'm
here.
switching to this color here, which is...
I'm gonna go with this Tarte. What is this? Jet Setter over here. I think I'm gonna start with this color here. Keeps the plastic.
So I'm using this color right here. This is the Mauves Obsession. I love mauves and burgundies. They're so in right now.
Okay, guys, I don't want to do like too much, but I do want to put like a little glitter on it since it's New Year's Eve. But since I'm going to pop up that really bright red, I don't want it to compete, you know, like bright makeup and then bright lips at the same time, because baby steps with their lipstick, because this is a red lipstick and not too many people can rock a red. So I'm going to try it, and if it's too much, I'm going to like tone it a little, but I'm going to rock it today, y'all. That's all I'm going to say. Ooh, I think this was a little too light for me.
A little too light? Just put a darker color over top of it. Okay. I want to use some color, so I'm gonna take, whenever you use glitters or pigments, you know, you need like a glitter glue or like a cream base to put them on. So I'm gonna be using Beauty Bakerie Sherbet Bar Ice Cream, and it's pretty. It's got like a shimmer in it. So that's gonna be my base, and then I'm gonna put some maybe the Huda Beauty shimmer and some of this L'Oreal pigment over top of it, and maybe some Urban Decay glitter over top of it as well.
That's a pretty one.
Which one?
This one here.
Yeah, that's a pretty one.
That's pretty. Okay, I do want to do like a shimmer here, and I think I need to do a darker color in the corner of my crease. Oop, 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 that's really dark. Oop, oop. I don't think I'm using the correct brush.
Probably not.
So my daughter's saying, Mom, you need more than 4 brushes. Actually, I have 5. I didn't bring all my brushes with me, but yes, I guess I do need.
If I didn't know she didn't have any brushes, that would have been her Christmas present.
Okay, this is way too big. This is the wrong brush. So I'm going to need a brush. Alright, so eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. So I'm
That was holding my mirror up, by the way.
Oh, you makeup guru people, you.
I know. We're not.
What's up with the brushes?
What do you need?
Okay, I need something for right here.
That didn't tell me anything. What do you need?
To see this thing right here, I just need to
you need a blending brush? No, take this one.
Okay.
Blend.
So
it's
that's what happens when you have blending brush. It blends. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Blending brushes blend. So that's what my problem was. I didn't have a blending brush.
Maybe I don't want to use this color. Maybe I want to use, let me see.
All right, I got spillage over here, guys, so I have to clean this up.
Maybe I'll use this one.
Okay. I could not have a makeup channel. I think I stick to my DIYs, guys. Definitely stick to my DIYs. Go with what you know. Well, I am put concealer on there. I put concealer, and then I put like a glitter shadow on my, what is that, my lid?
Should have, so normally, and what I normally do is, I do from one part to one part, and then I stop, and then from another part to another part, I do another, so that it transitions in. So this is a little bit hard when someone puts it all over the lid and then wants you to do it afterward.
So Mooregirl is making up. So Mooregirl is making up beauty rules, okay?
You know, whatever works for you.
How are you gonna make me cry?
I'm just saying.
She said, Mom, you putting the makeup on wrong.
She's like, what brush should I use? I'm giving her the brush, right, to pack
on makeup off.
And she takes this brush to pack on makeup. Let me show y'all. This is when you have this choice and that choice, why would you pick that to
I messed up
makeup?
the bottom of my makeup. So I have to do this all over
She just shook up. This would have been much easier.
So my little Chica, yeah. Okay, I just messed up the bottom lip.
You didn't mess it up. Stop.
I'm done.
Oh, did you already put your foundation on? That's why I do mine's last. Always do your eyes first.
Okay,
so I'm going to go back to my regular scheduled programming over here.
Okay, so I'm in tears, y'all. Sorry.
So sometimes I have a hard time with liner. So I'll take a dark color on a liner brush.
I literally took my makeup off.
And use that as a liner, as kind of like a base. Some people do the liner and then put, you know, the shadow over top. I like to start with this because to me I have a little bit more easier. I'm trying to think of the right word. She has me laughing so hard I can't
What
think.
you doing, my eyes?
Oh, was I supposed to be still doing that? You said you had to touch up makeup and stuff.
Okay, I'm done. I'm just totally done. I'm done. I just like took the whole makeup off again. All right, so I gotta start all over again. All right, so let me do my eyes. All right, so I'm using this color here, and this is from Tarte.
That's Urban Decay.
And it's sort of like a brown. Okay, and now I see. I have totally destroyed my shadow, guys. Totally destroyed.
When you put liner and lashes on, you'll look fine.
Oh my God, no, I just totally destroyed this. I don't even know if this is the right brush, but I'm gonna use this brush. Oh my God. I'm so bad at this. It's like brown over here. It's supposed to be gold. All right, Patrick Star, where are you when I need you? Okay, you need to call you, Mooregirl.
You know how they say, like, what is that show? The worst cooks.
Yeah.
The worst makeup people.
Worst makeup. I'm like, this is just not working. I'm like, you know, this is just not working for me. All right.
I don't know how people do their makeup holding up mirrors. This is so hard.
It's not too bad. I'm really afraid to do the other
It's
side.
like about
Thingy that you told me for like a concealer on the other side.
It's just a base. Instead of using a glitter primer, she's using the same ice cream from Beauty Bakerie as a primer for the glitter. All right, so I'm gonna do my actual liner mascara. I usually do that at the end. That way any powder and stuff doesn't get on my lashes and everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and start putting on my foundation. And then I'll do my color correcting, and then I'll do my concealer. So I am using MAC Pro Long Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. So I don't like, oh, I actually did get the Fenty. I got a sample of it, but I never wore it.
What is it?
This Fenty. I got a sample of the Fenty, but I never wore it. Should I wear it today because you're wearing Fenty?
You should.
It could be a
What
disaster. All right, so we'll try. I did get a sample because I remember she wanted to do this, get ready with me, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna buy it until I know if I like it. But I do have a sample of the Fenty that I got from Sephora, and I am in the color 340. What color are you?
I am 390.
You're 390. So
Because it does oxidize, so it does get darker. Yeah, I guess I should have put on the foundation last. Yeah, because my shadow is just like way up here now. So let me blend. And I'm pretty sure, guys, I'm gonna make her redo my makeup. She doesn't know it yet.
So I didn't want to try the Fenty because it's supposedly like medium to full, and I don't wear medium to full. I like light to medium because even though I have hyperpigmentation, I don't have really bad like problem areas. I have a little bit, but to me, I like my dewy like skin from within type of look, not that caked on makeup, even though I know that's kind of the trend nowadays is to have, you know, like all these layers of makeup and powder and all that type of stuff. But to me, I like, you know, I feel like if you take care of your skin, you don't have to do that.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
As an esthetician, you know, we're always taught to take care of your skin and you don't have to wear makeup. So I've always tried to do as much skincare and take care of my skin and kind of let that speak for itself rather than having makeup, and then have makeup enhance it rather than cover up, you know, what my skin looks like.
Mm-hmm. I know when I was younger, I had like the worst skin, guys. I mean, horrible. And it wasn't called hyperpigmentation. It wasn't called that when I was younger.
So look, I think it's a pretty good color match.
I think it's a nice color match. You know, we didn't have that. You know, we were teased. I was very much teased as a child. You know, your bad skin, you know, your scarring everywhere, pimples everywhere, you know. So the other people that used to tease me when I was younger, you should see them now. You know, so as I remember meeting this older lady, I was about 14, 15 years old. I would cry every day because I used to get teased for really, really bad skin. Because, you know, we had bullies back then too. And this lady, oh my God, I will always remember her. She said, oh, you have oily skin. She says, let me tell you, when you get older, you're going to love and appreciate that oily skin. And I'm thinking, lady, please, you know, she was a senior. She was an older woman. I'm like, I don't care about when I'm older. I only care about now. I'm a teenager, blah, 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 blah. And she was correct. You know, she really was correct. So, you know, I'm just going to have to kind of redo a couple things here, guys, because I didn't do my makeup right. So, you know, she was correct, you know, and it's a shame that children are mean and they would tease you over something like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it happens, you know. But, you know, as I got older, you know, my skin started to clear. You know, the scarring faded away. You know, I used to see Mary Kay, even though she always talks about Mary Kay. I'm like, I'm going to tell you, Mary Kay cleanser cleared up my face.
So I'm a bit, if it works for you, fine. But I just don't prefer Mary Kay.
Who is that Laura person?
Laura Mercier.
Laura Mercier, whatever she is. Where
You
is
took
she?
her. You took
Lost
her.
Laura.
She's right here.
Oh.
This is, as in the words of Jackie Aina, this is Auntie Laura. Go ahead.
Yeah, I lost Laura. So I'm doing this for the second time, and I know this is not correct. So anything that's many makeup beauties, do not come to this channel. Do not even look at this video. Okay, let me say,
This is just a fun, like, get ready with us.
She unbaked, she unrebaked, she unburnt her face from baking it. And I'm like, hey, I'm trying, you know. Laughing with my daughter. She just made me mess up my makeup all over again. Okay. All right, so. Okay.
I mean, this is okay.
You like it?
It's all right. I don't know. I feel like you can see all my pores.
Really? Now
I have combination skin, so I don't have oily skin.
Mm-hmm.
And I have heard that this is best for people who have oily skin. So, like, in areas where I have oily skin, like up here, it looks good. But, like, here to here are, like, my dry areas right here. And I have, like, larger pores. And I can see my pores kind of coming through. But my nose looks bomb. My nose always looks shiny. And it looks bomb right now. So that's pretty good. I do like that. But she said I had a visitor. My visitor didn't want to go away. And it's still, you know, it's looking a little bit better.
I like the fact that I have no acne breakouts whatsoever. I can eat a ton of chocolate and I will not break out. I'm loving this because as a child, I can eat just a peanut and I would break out. So I'm kind of really loving the fact that, and a lot of people says, oh my God, your skin is so good. I said, well, one thing about it, I stopped wearing makeup for a while and I just started working on skincare. And these people that put tons and tons of makeup on their face and clogging their pores, and after a while, I just didn't do it. So I stopped wearing makeup. I only wear, you know, if I go to church, if I, you know, went to work or something like that. But other than that, no. All right.
What's next? It looks good.
You like it?
It's okay. Let me see. I mean, it looks good on camera. See, I didn't do my concealer underneath because I wasn't planning on wearing Fenty. Oh! You only need a tiny bit when you color correct. And then I do put like a little bit around my mustache because I am Hispanic and You know, we are hairy mofos. So, here's my cross to bear.
Yes, as a baby, she had hair on her back. I was like, oh my God. I gave birth to her like a little one. Little chipmunk there. See? Yeah, this is pretty good. I think it blends in, it color corrects. I am want to do the whole, you know, the highlights. Is that next for me?
Hold on, let me do my eyes.
I gotta feel we're gonna cut this part out, guys. And she's gonna redo my makeup. But
Can
until
I
then,
do my concealer before I think about what you just
let me
asked
beauty
me?
blend until then.
Just keep blending.
You know how you don't know what else to do and you just blend.
Just keep blending. Just keep blending, blending, blending. Just keep blending.
Yeah, I wanna have like, oh yeah. And guess what my daughter got me? Beauty Bakerie.
Another thing from Beauty Bakerie for Christmas. This is called the Cocoa and Coffee Palette. And another thing that Cashmere again is the owner. I'm sorry, I love you, Cashmere. So Cash, if you need like a light skin or a, you know, I'm medium skin sister, like I can do stuff for you. Just let me know. Anyway, I got this because they were always talking about how they have all these contour kits and everything out, but if you are a woman of color who's a little bit darker than my complexion, you'll know that it's really hard for you to find a contour kit or a bronzer or a blush that worked for deep complexions. And so Cashmere came up with this product because even though she's my complexion, her daughter is darker than my mother. So she came up with this to help. I was trying to take off the back of me. She came up with a contour bronzer blush kit for women with deeper complexions. I thought that was really sweet and really cool, and this is really nice. So we're gonna hopefully use this today. And you know, just because it's for bronzer, blush, contour, whatever, you could even use this on your eyes. You can use this on your inner corner. You can use this for highlighting, everything. Like, this doesn't just have to be one thing. You can use your products for more than one thing. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So,
okay, first of all, it oxidized. Look how dark I am now.
Yep, it oxidized on you.
I should be 320, maybe 330.
Because I can see it right here. Yeah, it's oxidizing this redder.
I look so dark right now. So maybe I will use some powder to kind of lighten up.
Reverse contour.
Oh, reverse contour.
Reverse contour. I just heard about what that was. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Okay, so what do I do next?
Give me a second. let me just do my this. I look so dark right now. I look like looks like this would be my summer color, not my winter color. So this would be highlighter. I'm assuming. I don't know what brush to use. So this angles. This is your highlighter. For contour or highlight if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Now.
So I always do contour first, and then I bronze, and then I blush, and then I highlight. Okay. That's my.
Okay. So which is which?
So none of those are contour. Those are all bronzer, blush. So contour you can use probably. So you can always use shadows for contour if you can't find a contour kit that's dark enough. And I don't know if you guys see Nima Tang. Nima Tang is like the darkest color of every foundation. She's such a pretty, beautiful girl. I think she's Nigerian descent. She has a YouTube channel. She does makeup tutorials and everything. And she used to use black to contour with. So there's always going to be something you can contour with.
So you can't contour with this?
You can. It's just going to be shiny. If you don't mind a shiny contour.
You mean like glitter?
Yeah.
No.
You put too much on your brush.
Fingers.
Too much on your brush. A little goes a long way. You always start with a little and then build your way up.
But you can see cheekbones.
Yes, cheekbones.
Guys, I have cheekbones. Okay, so I'm back to my beauty blender. I'm gonna tell you, this is like my emergency. My beauty blender just takes off, it puts on, it takes off, it puts on. Alrighty, guys. I'm trying here. I got a feeling She'll be doing the rest of this makeup. And you are doing now what?
I'm just putting a little bit of concealer to use as a highlight.
That's what I want to do. So how come I can't use that?
You can.
Okay, that's what I want to do. All right. You look like you're tribal right about now. You look tribal. I know every time I see like the beauty gurus and they put the concealer on, I'm like, you look very tribal. I remember it's like studying like, you know, African tribes back in
I'm
in
trying
art
to lighten
school.
up my...
And they look very tribal with the different contours and the highlights and the concealer sticks.
Well, I'm trying to lighten up this Fenty Beauty disaster right now.
Not Vienna, not the Fenty. You just got the wrong color. Okay. Let them see you, what you're doing. There you go.
And then I have a little bit of the NARS. Not the Creamy Radiant. I have the one that's in the pot. I forget what it's called.
Okay, so can I use your concealer? Is it too light? Did you just see that look I just got? Oh my God.
Hold on.
I don't even know if my shades are right. Look at my shadow doesn't look like yours.
Just give me a second. Okay, so new plan. I'm gonna finish my makeup and she's gonna play while I finish my makeup, and then I'm gonna do her makeup, and then we'll come back. So here, no, take this.
I always just wanted to do this.
So what you do is, watch me. You'll put it here. You'll put it here. But remember, anything you highlight makes it bigger. Put your head back.
We have bubble notes. It's like,
Sorry.
you see these?
So anything you highlight makes bigger. So you never want to highlight. I have a huge nose. It's big. We both got big noses. So you want to highlight the bridge up here because I want to emphasize this and contour here. So I want to make this smaller, this look bigger. I don't have a 5 head. I have like a 2.5, 3 head. So I'm okay if I put a little bit of highlight here. Same thing. My chin's not super big. I can highlight here. And then I like to highlight here. And then everything else is going to be contour. So I'm going to contour all of this, my double chin. I'm going to contour like around the edges to give me a more sculpted look. Okay? So here.
I just want to play.
Okay. I'm going to let her play. I'm going to finish my makeup.
I see this and this and this. And they do this.
But not too far down.
Okay. They do.
No.
Oh, this.
Well, you can do that, but then
the Cupid's bow, they do that too.
That's what, no, this is wrong.
And then they blend it out.
Blend, Mom, blend to the gods, do it. She's stupid. Oh, YouTube, you created a monster.
Maybe I'll do a beauty channel.
Kid. I can't deal with her right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me put this away, and then I'm gonna... What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna do my contour. You took my contour.
Okay. I thought this was contour.
You're highlighting right now. Oh my goodness, I can't. Oh, okay. Okay. So I am using this Real Techniques contour brush. I love this brush. It's so fluffy. So I use it for highlight and contour, but I have a Ulta Beauty. It's called a shadow switching pan. Yo, this thing is so bomb. I really like it. So if you have product on it, you just swish it in the pan and it takes the product off so that you can use the same brushes. And I love this. This is so great. This is like the best invention. I'm so mad I didn't come up with this, like, for reals. It's like $10. Like, they're making bank off of this. I could have come up with this. Why didn't we come up with this?
I know.
This is bomb.
Am I blended?
Yes.
Did. I'm putting makeup on top of it.
Oh, I was wondering what that was. No, Now, sometimes I cream contour, sometimes I use a brush. So this is super powdery.
I just want to add stuff. I guess you're not supposed to add this to your makeup brush. No, I think this is correct. This is eyeshadow stuff. I don't know. Oh, look at there.
Ooh.
Look at that, guys. Okay, but I still took my makeup up under there. Oh, it's the fan we supposed to be using.
No, that's not the right.
Okay.
This is a mask brush. She's just. You can use this fan brush. Here you go.
I know it was a fan somewhere.
There's a fan somewhere. Now see.
How come I don't look like that? So where's mine?
We sure what?
Can I use this brown thingy?
Yes. Why that brush? Why that brush? I'm curious. Why that brush?
Because I have 4 brushes, so I figure.
But I gave you a brush for contour.
Where's
the
it at?
white brush right there that you were using? This white brush right there.
No, she didn't. Did y'all see me with this brush?
It's got
No.
because you put product on it.
I did.
It has contour on it.
I'm done.
So I'm just blending out now. All right, so now I'm gonna do some bronzer. Usually I don't use glittery bronzer. Usually I like to use like
You're looking at my bronzer, aren't you?
I am looking at your
You're
bronzer.
looking at my Christmas gift.
Usually I use a bronzer, kind of like, you know, a flat bronzer. But I'm about to steal hers because this You're Grounded is very funny. That one is bomb. I'm about to use that one. That's about to be, I'm going to use the same. Oh, it's very powdery. Ooh. So Tarte.
Ooh.
That's kind of bomb.
nice.
I'll blend that a little bit more.
So don't I put it like here on my forehead? Like right there.
Well, I'm very bronzed right now.
You're gonna glow.
I am gonna be glowing. I'm shining, 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 shining. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, go back to your. I don't know what you're doing over there. Later, I'm gonna be using the NYX Away We Glow palette. It's super cute. Like, it has 4 different shades here. I don't know if you can. Let me open it up so you can see it better. But it's a really good shade. Sometimes I do bronze contour with this, and it's a little bit dark, but I do like it. But it's so shiny and pretty. And sometimes I use this for my inner corner, and it's really bomb. I really like it a lot. Oh, we're going to go ahead and try that.
This is pretty. Look at this.
Oh, that is super.
That's pretty.
Go ahead, Cashmere. All right. So
this is La Vida Mocha. Ooh, that's pretty.
mm-hmm.
Now you see how she highlights around here? Mine don't look like that. Yes, gonna work it.
And then you can do your Cupid's bow. See?
Oh, not with the contour.
Yeah, I did a little too
Supposed
much.
to do a highlighter.
Highlighter. Why
Not
would
contour.
you
I'm done. I'm just done. I'm just over it. I'm hiring a makeup artist.
just so I could cut the cheekbone?
Oh, sweet. Can I do that?
You stop wasting my product.
I just want to try it.
You can just hold on. There you go.
Just because.
Hold on.
Okay, which way? The pointy part?
Yeah. Do y'all got parents or moms that do this to you? They just take over all your stuff?
Is that right?
A little bit lower. You just a little bit too far up. But you just let it sit, and then when you
wiped it off.
You're supposed to be using the edge part. Oh wow. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of Away We Glow in my inner corner.
When are you supposed to take?
Huh? Just let it on. Leave it on until I tell you to take it off, Mom.
I want to do that.
What? You want to do what?
Do the inner glow.
Inner corner?
Okay, whatever.
And I still need to do my bottom lash line. I should have did that first, though. You want to use that?
Is it this one? No.
No. You want like a precise one like this.
This one?
Yeah. Yes.
My makeup do not look like that.
I'm just gonna blend this a little bit.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna do my under my lash line really quickly.
No lashes. She doesn't need lashes.
I don't do lashes. I just curl my own natural lashes and do them. But I am gonna put a little bit of this sliced almond underneath my lash
palette. That's a nice
line
color
right
palette.
here. It's this mauve-y purpley color. I love purples, and I'm using my Morphe M432 brush. And then I like to use this tight line brush because it just makes it more precise and you don't get fallout like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives it a nice little smoked out.
Hi.
I'm assuming you want me to do this to you too, huh?
Oh, she's gonna redo my whole makeup. The only thing I want to do is my lipstick.
The only thing you want to do.
Can I take this off now? Can I just?
You do what you need to do over there and play to your heart's content.
The inner eye thing, this does not look right on me, so I'm just gonna just take it off with a tissue.
She's wasting all my products.
Oh my god, now it doesn't want to come off.
Alright guys, Chica's back here. Unfortunately, Mooregirl had to cleanse off her makeup, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish and put on my lipstick and do Mooregirl's makeup, and then we'll come back together a little bit later on with our outfits on so you can see the finished product of both of us. So I am gonna be using Rihanna's Stunna, and it's my mom, so I'm gonna be using a lipstick brush. But I just want you to see that it does have a really cool applicator. I know you guys have all seen this, you know, on everyone's YouTube channel, but it looks like a slipper, right? Am I tripping? It looks pretty cool, but it's a beautiful red, and it looks just like a little nail polish bottle. It's really fancy. Oh, yeah, Riri, I really appreciate that. You know, everybody likes these. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm just gonna take a little bit on my lipstick brush here and apply. And ooh, that's a really bright red. This is my first time wearing it ever, so let me get the mirror down here so I can be a little bit more precise. Make sure I'm going inside the lines here. And I'm totally not. And that's okay, because I'm going to clean it up later. Cute. I think it's a pretty red. It's supposed to be a universal red that anybody can use. And this has just been one dip in with my brush here. That's pretty bomb. It's pretty pigmented. Ooh, that's a really red. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back.
I am back, and you can see my beautiful face. Well, girl had a little makeup, you know, situation happen, so my daughter had to redo my makeup, but that's okay. She did a good job. So guess what next is I am going to put on this Fenty. I have been dying to wear this for the longest time, so I'm going to see for the first time in front of you guys what it looks like. So here goes. That is sexy as all heck. I love it. Guys, that is really, really nice. I have no regrets. I'm so glad I get a chance to do this. And in front of you guys, I am loving this red lipstick by Rihanna. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is just get dressed and then just come for our final, before we go out. We just want to show you how we are dressed up and get our hair done. Okay, all right, guys, it's your Mooregirl, and thanks again for being patient and welcoming my Chica, and you know, just being there for me and my channel. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll be back in a few. Thanks a lot. It's your Mooregirl.